So a new Nintendo Direct just came out, a whole hour of new content being shown, and it was just not great. Be biased or not, have your expectations set wrong or right, we kinda have to come to the realization that this Direct was just not that good. And before you go rushing into the comments hating me because I dislike the Direct, there are good things to come out of this, and I will get to that, but I have to address the giant elephants in the room first when it comes to this Direct and its content. So they announced the release of Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 coming to the Switch, able to be bought separately or as a bundle. I've played both games for an endless amount of time as a kid, and you'll probably meet no one else who wants a Galaxy 3 release more than me, so frankly, I was pretty excited. $70 for the bundle. $70 for upscale graphics, with Galaxy 1 having been a thing earlier, with Mario 3D All-Stars, but set as a limited release, so Nintendo can get more money out of you by selling it separately again for $40. If for some reason you don't want Galaxy 2. I genuinely don't understand this mindset. I will definitely just stick to playing the games on my Wii. But hey, at least Rosalina's book looks really cool. As a collector, I'd probably love to get this. Yeah, it looks really cool. Oh, and also the amiibos are pretty sick. $40 for amiibo! What the fuck? I'm sorry. Let me compose myself a little bit there. That last one could be chalked up to just the increase of price and everything around the world. I'll try and let that one slide. Galaxy representation is really cool, and we'll just get a better announcement for the next game. Mario Tennis again? What's going on? Did we seriously just completely forget that Mario Sluggers is a thing that exists in this universe? And a title people would probably want to see more than tennis for the third time in a row? I personally would love even more to see a new Mario Slam basketball to come out, but I'm leaving my personal wants to the side and coming to acceptance that Mario Sluggers is what most people want, but no, we get tennis. And it's selling at $70! A spin-off Mario game is selling at the same price as a Game of the Year nominee, that being in DK Bonanza. What? Oh hey, the Yoshi game does look pretty neat though, but as a Mario Anniversary game? It's whatever, I'm probably nitpicking that one. W Yoshi game. Kirby Air Riders look really sick. It's a game I'd love to get down the line. As a racing game fanatic, I can't wait. And we're getting a second dedicated Direct. How much content does this game have? We're getting even more than I expected for this game, which is awesome to see. New amiibos too! And they're $50. The single amiibos cost even more than the individual Galaxy 1 or 2 ports. Okay. Are you kidding me? The Virtual Boy, a failed and looked down on console, what is considered to be Nintendo's biggest failure, is being brought back. I sure hope I get proven wrong and that this is the best thing that's come for humanity since Oreo cookies. Oh, and would you look at that? The games are only accessible if you have the most expensive version of Nintendo Online. And that doesn't even factor in the fact that you have to pay $100 for the experience it was meant for. Or better yet, on a budget, pay $25 for a cardboard box. This thing is just pure nostalgia bait and nobody can convince me otherwise. The expenses to experience this thing at its fullest is a complete ripoff. And speaking of ripoffs, DK Bonanza is already getting DLC that is the equivalent to Mario Odyssey's Mushroom Kingdom plus Luigi's Balloon World, but this time it's paid! Cause why not? It all just looks like it's an island Nintendo was sitting on to release as a nice homage to the DK series, just like the Mushroom Kingdom was in Odyssey, with its classic sound effects for the stars, the 64 style outfits and such, but went, you know what? We could make an extra bit of money out of this, because it costs the same amount as an upgrade pack for Switch 1 to 2 games. I actually can't wrap my head around this. People got mad about Sonic Racing Crossworlds costing a grand total of $90, but then we get this. Hypocritical much? Okay, all of the suffering has been really bad, and I wish I did sleep in for the duration of the Direct, but the ending is gonna be sick. I just know it. Nintendo always does it. They have me screaming in excitement every time. Let's do this! And it's Fire Emblem. Alright, wrap it up. Wrap it up. It's over. Okay. Just like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm gonna also go through all the good things that came out of this Direct. I'm a man of fairness, so I want to acknowledge the goods as well as the bads. I just feel like too many people are blinded by the obvious things that I had to bring all of that up. Anyways, on a more positive note, we're going up into the sky. It's actually Galaxy. It's actually Galaxy. Yes! Let's go! Woo! Galaxy movie! Big Mommy Rosalina is real! We're getting the Mario Galaxy movie! Dude, I cannot express how excited I am to see this. Hopefully in theaters, assuming they'll come to theaters where I live. And there's so much to look forward to based off the first movie. I got so excited, I even lost my voice from screaming, so, I mean, hey, that has to mean something, right? This is gonna be an absolute smash out of the park, and I have absolutely no doubts this is gonna be an amazing experience when it comes out. I can't wait to see the rest of the cast and more as time goes on. We even got a release window for the movie, which is a nice touch to keep us hooked. looked. The Mario Wonder DLC is actually something that I am really excited about. It's not purely an expansion on the game in itself, but also gives the family game aspect of it more life, which I think is an awesome idea and a great way to promote getting your friends or family together to play and just have a good time with different game modes. Good stuff, Nintendo. More Tomodachi Life news is always nice, and Nintendo definitely delivered. I was most likely already gonna buy the game as a Tomodachi Life super fan, and seeing the updates to pretty much everything just gets my hopes up even more for my inevitable purchase of it. Metroid Prime 4 was also super cool to see showcased in this direct. I've never been a huge fan of the Metroid games at all, but I think this might be the game to actually get me into it. The game just looks cool and fun to play, simple as that. Getting a release date for later in the year is also exciting. While I'm not fully sold on the game just yet, I've never been closer to buying a Metroid game as a non-Metroid fan than this. I like it. And I think that covers it. Things I didn't mention are things I don't really have much of an opinion on, not enough to comment much on it anyways. Indie games and other non-Nintendo titles getting added to the eShop is always a nice expansion to the console's library, so there's nothing to complain about there. I just assume most people won't buy those games, but do correct me if I'm wrong. Just having the option for more games is always good. Yeah, wow, okay, the final verdict, I did not like this direct. Probably a 5 or 6 out of 10. But I did really enjoy the main headliner and other sprinkles of cool release date announcements. That's about it. See ya.